Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday. I think it's the 17th already. Every day I'm surprised that we are both progressing steadily through September and also in September. It's still April. I don't know how that happened or where the summer went, but I feel like I missed all of it, and that's okay. We're here. We're healthy. We're doing well, and we're building stuff for Alexa. So how bad could it possibly be? I want to thank Clark Sell Unspecified Software for stopping by. Good to see you, man. But for today, the thing that I need to do is we started a couple of things yesterday and weren't able to finish them just due to time. So I'm trying to rearrange my screen here. Let's see if I can do that. Maybe I can rearrange my screen. There we go. That's so much better. Now I can actually see everything. Got kind of a late start this morning. I started by getting up too late. I think I got out of bed 45 minutes ago, and then had to make myself a little breakfast. That was delicious. Hash browns, eggs, strawberries, and bananas. It was fantastic. And now here I am, standing in front of a screen with a bunch of dancing lights and figurines behind me. So let's get right into the coding. I think that's the thing that needs to happen. So let's open a Twitch browser, just so I have access to the chat on this machine. So good. I like when things just work. Okay. So dev console, let's start there. So yesterday, the thing that we built, we have 20 intents now, my goodness. We did a position intent, and the idea here was there are many times where someone may try to make a wager in craps or roulette, and we tell them that the position they've indicated is invalid. Maybe they said something like tacos, which obviously is not a position, but maybe they said something that just didn't match or we didn't understand, right? Or maybe they don't understand the game, right? They know that they can bet on 4 and 12 and 30, and so they said 62. Well, if you try to put a bet on 62 on a roulette table, even the roulette dealer would not have any idea what it is you're talking about. So we would push back and say, oh, that's not a spot. Here are the spots. Where would you like to go? And so the same idea applies with voice here. We want to be able to give the user the opportunity to know what positions are available. And so to do that, we have to build an intent to handle those kinds of requests when they say, well, where can I place my coins, or what positions are available, or what positions are valid. And what we did with this is we detected what they were currently doing. So if they were already trying to play craps or something like it, then their previous action, this is a persistent variable that I've created that travels with the user every time that they do something. Their previous action would include the word craps because they would be starting craps or spinning craps or doing something like that. If they were doing something with roulette, then their previous action would contain the word roulette, and then we could be off and running there. And finally, if they haven't indicated that, what we do is we actually push back to them and say, what game did you want the possible bet positions for? And this is us pushing back and saying, hey, I don't actually have enough information to know what game you're indicating. I generally know, depending on what game you're playing right now. But if you haven't given me any indication, then let's ask you. And then I prompt you and just ask you what that thing is, and then you tell me what game it is, and on and on. So this works. The thing that I didn't do yet, though, is that you can see I haven't actually provided those lists. So this is tricky because if we look at start roulette intent, roulette has a very complex set of betting because I have to have values, like objects in my evaluation scheme, that recognize every single thing that could happen on the table, right? So we have 1 through 36, we have 0, we have double 0, we have red, we have black, odd, even, high, low, top, middle, bottom. We also have the 3 columns that run across. So all of those are potential bets. And so what I did for roulette was I actually wrote it out in speech. The valid positions you can bet on are double zero, any of the numbers 0 through 36, and also red, black, even, odd, top, bottom, high, middle, low, and even. Let's do and even. Column 1, column 2, and column 3. Where do you want to place your money, right? This is if they've only told us that they want to bet 5 on roulette. So I think we can take this same sentence, copy it, and maybe what we should do, this feels like a thing that I might want to build right into the Chatsino as a way to provide this to my user, to my developer, right? If I'm building an interface for this on another platform, this is information that I wouldn't want to have to create myself. So we could have a cashier. Let's do that. Let's do cashier.getPositionList. And will I be calling a database? No. Function getPositionList. And this is going to be game type is what we're going to be passing into this. And then we'll need a .exports getPositionList. And then for now, we should be able to, it's going to be pretty simple. Switch, actually, let's make this async, because I'm probably going to store this in a database, the actual speech async function. We're going to switch on game type. And we're going to return something like, we'll do case roulette. And all we're going to do is return some speech. Okay. And then we'll do the same thing for craps, although we don't yet know what we're going to say for craps. But we can at least get this case craps in here. Return. This is the list of positions for craps. Otherwise, we need to return something. Return I don't know what I want to return here. Return something. Return. I probably shouldn't just return a string. I should probably return an object or something. I don't know how I want to do this yet. I'll just say return nope for now, because that's definitely not something I'll keep there, but I need to think more about this. So as we think about the start roulette intent, we should be able to, well, I got to add it. Hold on, let's add it to our index too. So we got to go to cashier index. We need to do a const get, get, what did I call it? Get position list. All right, we're almost there. Almost there. Okay, so we have our get position list function defined. Now, in the start roulette intent, what we should be able to do is say the position you indicated is invalid, and then we take this sentence out, and instead we insert something like chatsino.cashier.getPositionList, where the position list that I want is roulette. So let's try to make a bet on roulette that's bad. So open up our test tab. I usually open that as a new tab. And in here, what I want to do is say something like, bet 5 on tacos in roulette.
You have Taco Facts enabled. Do you want to open it?
Let's open the casino first with some sweet audio.
Welcome to the Chatsino. You currently have 1,950 coins available. What would you like to do? Where should I place your bet of 5 coins on the roulette table? Jeff, there was an error. What should we do now?
Okay, what was the error? Was it calling my function, or was it something related to tacos? Start roulette intent. That's weird. You're saying that I cannot read property 0 of undefined on start roulette intent, line 10. Oh, because position value ID doesn't exist. So we need to do this a different way. How do I want to do this another way? We could, I guess there's a possibility that we could not get a value here. I didn't think that was going to be possible. So we'll create result that way, and then we'll reassign result here. But in the meantime, if position exists, then we can do this. Else result dot status equals invalid position. Okay. Let's see if that does any better for us. So let's go back to bet 5 on tacos.
On which position do you want your 5 coins to be placed?
Tacos.
Jeff, there was an error. What should we do now?
Well, that doesn't feel right. I felt like we were covering our bases here. What was the error this time? Cannot read property get position list of undefined. Does really? Why? Okay. Bet 5 on tacos in roulette.
On which position do you want your 5 coins to be placed?
Tacos.
Jeff, there was an error. What should we do now?
Start roulette intent line 28. Get position list is there. Get position list is here. This shouldn't be hard. What are we doing? If I'm in the handlers folder, data's right there. Let's close down our folders and look at this structure for a second. So if I'm in handlers, which this is, and I go up a level, that's Chatsino. And that's been working because I have been making wagers and things. But it thinks that chatsino.cashier.getPositionList doesn't exist. Maybe it's that. Boy, this is a weird one. I don't know. Bet 5 on tacos.
Where should I place your bet of 5 coins on the roulette table? Jeff, there was an error. What should we do now?
Hey, Gold Zulu, good morning. We're already battling some errors this morning. Cannot read property, get position list. I don't understand. Did I not save? Oh, goodness. Cashier. Good afternoon to you, Gold Zulu. Thank you. One more try. Bet 5 on tacos.
On which position do you want your 5 coins to be placed?
And I say tacos.
The position you indicated is invalid. The valid positions you can bet on are 00, any of the numbers 0 through 36, and also red, black, even, odd, top, bottom, high, middle, low, and even column 1, column 2, and column 3. Where do you want to place your 5 coins? You wagered 5 coins on black. What would you like to do next? You can place another bet, or you can say spin the wheel when you're ready.
Okay, so that is now working. That's good. So we have we've basically created a function for our cashier that will tell us what the list of valid positions is. The problem with craps is that it's dynamic. So we're going to have to do some more work there, but this at least allows us to start extracting some of this. So it's not built by the chatbot, it's built by the casino, and it knows what's up. But I feel like there's other things that I want to work on today. Craps. We need to check. That's not done. Is this done? Did I do that? I think I did this. If we come in here and look at craps. No, if we come here and look at roll craps. We are looping through. setting all these. Well, let's just test this. I'll know very quickly whether or not this works. Bet 5 on the pass line.
You wagered 5 coins on pass. You rolled 10. It was a 5 and a 5. You pushed on this roll. No wins, no losses. Which brings your total to 1948.
Yeah, the volume's down a little bit. Is my voice quiet?
What would you like to do now?
Let's roll the dice again. Wow, everything's quiet?
8. It was a 2 and a 6. You pushed on this roll. No wins, no losses. Which brings your total to 1949.
Oh, I see.
The point is currently 10. What would you like to do now?
I haven't changed anything about my setup, so I'd be very surprised if volumes have changed, Gold Zulu, but that's good feedback. Is it, I mean, you can hear me though, right? Like, do I sound okay? Maybe it's Twitch. Is it possible you have the volume down on Twitch? Because I feel like I haven't changed anything on my side. So I can keep rolling the dice. I want to hit here. Let's roll a 10, please.
You rolled 3. You rolled 4. It was a... You rolled 5.
Okay.
It was a
Let's
3 and a 2. You pushed on this roll.
4.
No wins, no losses. Which brings your total to 1952. You wagered 5 coins on hard 4. What would you like to... You wagered 5 coins on... You wagered 5 You wagered 5 coins on hard 10. What would you like to do next? You can place another bet, or you can say, roll the dice, when you're ready. You rolled 7. It was a 2 and a 5. You bet 5 on hard 4 and lost. You bet 5 on pass line and lost. You bet 5 on hard 8 and lost. You bet 5 on hard 10 and lost. You bet 5 on hard 6 and lost. You lost a total of 25 coins, which brings your total to 1937. The point is currently 10.
No, it's not.
What would you like to do now?
No, the point should be 0, so let's go fix that real quick. So in the craps play function, we go through all that stuff. If the point... Oh man, I really don't do that, do I? If the point was 0 and 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 is there... Could we assign the point to 0 every time 7 is rolled? Probably. If... How did I miss this? If point equals 7, then we need to update the point. Let's do it this way. Or Okay, so that should be fixed. So let's. This may take a couple rolls, but we'll see. So bet 5 on pass.
The position you indicated isn't valid. For a list of valid positions, you can say something like, "Where can I bet? Where do you want to place your 5 coins?" The position you indicated isn't valid. For a list of valid positions, you can say something like, "Where can I bet? Where do you want to place your 5 coins?"
Start craps. Oh, this is I pinned myself in. Good morning, Mr. Smoofy. I did another bad thing, so let's fix that. That's not me on a golf course holding a bottle of Fireball, I promise. All right. Because my point didn't reset, everything broke. I need to find my roulette game, which is here somewhere. And I need to set the point to 0. Now everything will work. Now everything will work. Okay, so now we should be able to say bet 5 on pass.
You wagered 5 coins on. You rolled 5. It was a 1.
Point is 5 now.
You rolled 4. It was a 3 and a 1. You pushed on this roll.
Ooh.
No wins, no losses. Which brings your total to 1937. The point is currently 5. What would you like to do now?
So, oh, I'm sorry, the casino's not on. Let's remedy that. Come on. Is it running now? No, it's running on my old laptop. But let's see if it's working now. It's not happy right now. Huh, it's like it won't connect. Interesting. It doesn't seem to want to connect. Let me see if I can run it from here. I think I have. I think I have the code on this machine now too. Open, new window. Boy, I'm not feeling fantastic today, guys. I don't know how long I'm going to last. Is it this? It doesn't look like it, no. File, close folder. Is this it? Yeah, I think this is it. So I think I could say node index.js right here. Oh. Cool. So node index.js. Oh, I see. Okay, well let me fix this, and then we can just run it from this machine. This will just take me a quick moment. Except that's not correct. All right, let me go find that. Sorry, this is just going to take me a second to get this set up without being on screen. Why can't you just make this easy for me? All right, let's find our app ID. I don't think so. I don't think that's the issue. I mean, it could be, but let's see. What? Oh, I need to grab one more thing off of this machine, I think. This is why I haven't. I want to pave this machine. It could also just be that this machine thinks it's not connected to the internet. Maybe that's our issue. Yeah, that's all it was. Okay, so the laptop just for some reason I just stopped the Wi-Fi and started it again, and now I think we're good. We're in business. Okay, here we're gonna do a thing. Poker 3, 5, 3, 3, 7. Here we go. Boom! Okay, now we're going to take 7685 and put it on slots. Slots. 7685. Haha! Yes! Alright, now I'm in the 400,000 range. That puts me in third place. Look out, gang. Balance. Leaderboard. That's not a proper command. Leaderboard. Look at that guy in fourth place. W. Giorgio, did he just win some money? Wasn't the leaderboard a second ago? No, that put me in fourth place. Okay. Gold Zulu has 14-17. Just like that, got myself on the leaderboard. It's about time. Okay. So I won't worry about getting it running on this machine for now. We have it running. We just needed the laptop to be aware of the internet. Okay. So what in the world are we doing? I'm so frazzled now. Oh yeah, we were checking to see if the stuff for craps was working, and then we ran into a bug with the 7 being rolled. I think that has been fixed. So we can go to our to-do list. This is done. This is done. We should probably add a thing which is if a user makes a bet on a position that they already have, the amount should be added to that wager. It shouldn't just create another wager. This is something that I found myself doing where I keep making all these pass line bets, and then when it wins or loses, it goes, oh, you bet 5 on pass line and won. You bet 5 on pass line and won. You bet 5 on pass line and won. We should fix that so that those bets are being combined. Probably the same thing for roulette, so I'll take that here. Also. Okay, so I think we can lose this. I don't think this is important anymore. We found better ways to handle that. So we could think about leveling, like a min and a max bet. That would just be a new condition to add to the database, but also to the is valid wager. What is what, Gold Zulu? Did I just show something on my screen? Are there any balance limits? I mean, I'm assuming whatever the limit of the Airtable number column is. There will be a time where we run into that. But you haven't yet. I'm kind of waiting to see what you run into. One of the things, Mr. Smoofy and Gold Zulu and Artrin, good morning. One of the things that, yeah, there will be commas in the next version for sure. One of the things that will also be in the next version, though, is min and max bets. What do you guys think about that? I know you probably hate it because you just bet 50 million. But I think that there will be min and max bets. So you can, as you start the game, you start with 100 coins. And, I can put my watch on. You start with 100 coins. Your minimum bet is 1. your maximum bet is 5. But then once you have 1,000 coins, that changes. Now your minimum bet is 10 and your maximum bet is 50, let's say. And so you can basically level up, right? And then maybe we unlock new things when you get to those different levels. I think that's something we should probably consider. So let's at least create that table, because I created this jackpot table, but we haven't done anything with it yet. But let's talk about a level. User level table. And so this will be record ID for sure. Formula, record ID. Okay, and then I'm borrowing this concept from a bunch of casino games that I've seen. But I want to, let's see if we can find my craps game. This is the craps game that I showed yesterday. I'm just looking at it on my phone. They have leveling. So if I look at my person, they don't really tell me. They have a ton of achievements. Achievements is something else we should do. That's not what I want. Where do I find... If I go into lobby... So they don't really call them levels. What they do here is they just say, if you have this many chips, this is your minimum and maximum amount. And that's probably how it should be. So maybe it's not a leveling guide, it's just amounts. So we have to think about what our ranges are. Mr. Smoothie, that's exactly right. If you have a lot of money, you want to go play at the table that has a lot of money. And if you don't have a lot of money, then you're going to go play in the pit with everybody else. Okay, let's work on our to-do here. I have in scale purchase. I'm going to put a question mark on that. I'm not sold on that anymore. Daily reward. Minimum and maximum bets based on your balance. Yeah, we have so much work to do, guys. Oh, nice. Yeah, I got, it's football day. Cleveland Browns. Football day. I do like these. I have a couple of Yetis, too. I like the Yetis better, but I do like these cups. But as the Browns were playing tonight, I thought I should use my Browns cup. Guys, I'm not feeling good today. I don't know what it is. I can't focus. I think it's the changing seasons. I definitely get allergies around this time of the year, and I'm taking my medication, which is just a over-the-counter allergy med. But yeah, I feel tired. I think the other thing is that I started a diet this week, and it's not like, oh, just watch what you eat or whatever. Like it's very prescriptive and specific about what you eat and how much you eat and what categories they come from and whatever. And they warned me that the first 2 weeks I would be tired. I feel more than tired though. I just don't feel good. Like my stomach's a little upset. I don't know. I think I'm going to take a break for today. I think we made a little bit of progress. We fixed a few things, but I think, I think I got to call it this morning. And then I'll be back tomorrow for sure, and we'll get right back into this. But yeah, I'm gonna take a moment and not be on here for another hour. Going every day, I really enjoy doing this. I don't think this is wearing me out specifically, but there's just lots and lots to do. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. So sorry, but yeah, like I said, I'll be here tomorrow. We'll knock some stuff out. It'll be awesome.